Hello, welcome to HR from my shed with Julie from JGHR Solutions Limited. We're talking about cancer support in the workplace. As you know, it's a topic that I'm really passionate about with the JGHR pledge, and I'm going to give you a few little tips about how you can support somebody who's on a cancer journey, or even somebody who's supporting somebody on a cancer journey. So first of all, please don't make any assumptions. So just when somebody tells you they've got a diagnosis or that they're supporting somebody, sometimes, and it comes from a very good place, we try to enforce time off work. And we think that's a good thing. And hey, for some people it will be, but not for everybody. When you get a cancer diagnosis, sometimes you lose your identity. So work can be the one thing that gives you that stability that you need. So don't assume anything. Ask what support somebody needs. And when we're asking for support, bear in mind that that might change on a regular basis. What support they might need today can change next week, could even change tomorrow. So it's making sure that you've got communication. And let them know who to communicate to, because they don't really want to speak to anybody and everybody at the workplace. So is it possible to have one designated person that they talk to? And that person can then either go and ask somebody else for the decisions if they need to, or can make the decisions themselves. Importantly, ask them how they are today. So not just a how are you today? Because like the support, how they are today can also change. And it's important to listen to how they are. And sometimes they might say, yeah, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm getting on with it. Then ask them what support you can give them to help them to get on with it. So don't make any assumptions. Ask them how they are and ask them what support they need. And if they need time off work, and there's a high likelihood that they will, rather than them coming back into work straight away, consider using keep in touch days, the KIT days that we use so often in HR for people on maternity leave. But you know what, you can use them anytime you like. You can use them for long-term absences, you can use them for somebody to help them get back into work following a cancer diagnosis. So again, it's a case of discussing, is that what the employee needs? Would that help them? And how do you set that up? And then it's signposting them, because you don't know all the answers and nobody's expecting you to. So it's signposting them to those professional services that can help, like Maggie's, Macmillan, 10 of Us, and all the other cancer charities that are out there, and that are great support, not just for the employees and the people that are supporting them, but also for businesses. There's a lot of free resources out there if you start looking. And I will also say, make sure that you have a cancer policy. So it doesn't have to be anything too detailed, because it's going to be individual. So you can have a basic cancer policy to say what support you can offer as a base. So that's your signposting, etc. But then who can they talk to? And you can actually adapt that for each individual if you want to as well. And one of the things that probably maybe a bit more personal for me is trying to be careful with your wording. And again, I know it comes from a good place, but sometimes when we'll say to somebody, oh, you're strong, you're a warrior, you'll beat this. Cancer can kill. We know it can. So just think that if cancer kills, does that mean that that person wasn't strong, wasn't a warrior, didn't fight it? No, it doesn't. Because unfortunately, cancer doesn't play by the rules. There are no rules for cancer. So everybody who has cancer will try to beat it. But maybe don't put the pressure on them by saying that they're strong and that they're a warrior. We're not. We are living with cancer. And one of the biggest things as well is make cancer a normal word. Don't dress it up. Don't whisper it. Don't say, she's got cancer, or the big C. Just call it cancer. Bring it out there. We know about it. We know it's going to, 1 in 2 of us are going to have it, but actually probably all of us are going to be affected by it. So that's just a few tips about how we can have better cancer support in the workplace. And I'm always happy to give some more tips if you drop me a message. Take care.